In one of the tightest elections in BC history, we still don't really know what our new government will look like. This province is teetering in sort of a hung parliament. Which party might lead this province of 5 million is hanging in the balance of two ridings, one right here on the island. It was an election day in the middle of an atmospheric river that turned streets into streams, cutting off communities.
How many people didn't get out to vote because of the weather?
Despite the downpour, a record number of British Columbians still managed to cast their ballots. More than 2 million, roughly 50% of voters, up from 2020's 54%. Results were also reported quicker than ever.
Within about an hour of polls closing, we had reported about 85% of preliminary results for this election. That's much faster than we've seen previously.
But because of how tight the overall election is, NDP with 46 seats, Conservative with 45, and Green with 2, suddenly two ridings where recounts have been triggered may decide it all.
Where we go with these recounts, the two in question, will really determine who forms government going forward.
In Surrey City Centre, NDP's Amna Shah has a 96-vote lead. On the island, in the new Fuca-Malahat riding, there's only 23 votes separating the two candidates.
Because we have a vote anywhere model in BC, we are actually sending ballots that were cast by voters outside of their electoral district back to those ridings to be counted as part of those recounts. Those recounts will be conducted manually by hand using paper ballots.
Complicating this, there are 49,000 mail-in and absentee ballots that have not been counted yet.
Now, normally, because we had over 2 million people vote, this would not matter. 40,000, 2 million is a drop in the ocean.
Because of the historic closeness, if the NDP's slight leads in the two ridings are overturned, the seat totals change. And constitutionally, possibly, so does the type of government.
A party, in order to form a majority, needs a bare minimum of 47 and arguably 48 in order to produce a speaker.
As to who steps into this legislature with what kind of government, whether it's an NDP or Conservative majority or a minority with a confidence and supply agreement, British Columbians will just have to wait to find out next week.